Alright, what's up you guys? Satin here, aka DJ Big House, back with you with another video. And today you guys, I'm excited. I'm about to show you guys a DIY build of my new DJ console, booth, whatever you want to call it. I got inspired by a YouTuber called DJ Southern Comfort. He did a very awesome, good job building his. I've been in the market of looking for something different than a facade. I still love facades. I don't let no one tell you that a facade is old. A facade is beautiful. Your client do not know what they're getting into. They love the look. Only DJs feel like it's old. I don't think it's old. I think it's beautiful. I still use it. I still have my DJ TV facade. I have the first facade that I built. I'm using that to build this console. So I'm gonna tear that down, repaint it, and do some stuff and all that stuff. So I like to be sponsored, but I'm not. Anyway, big shout out to DJ Southern Comfort. He inspired me to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this build. Big shout out to my boy Cisco for helping me out. He helped me out with my TV facade. I got a video of that. I'll put a link somewhere on the screen if you guys want to check that out too. Like I say, facades are still amazing, so don't steer away from them. They good. Your client do not know exactly. They don't. They think everything is beautiful. They just want a beautiful event, and a facade definitely puts the spice on things. So a facade is still good, okay? All right, so we're gonna get into this build, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna say this build probably cost me somewhere between $250 to $300. You know, I have to buy stuff, take stuff back, you know, stuff like that. So I think roughly around $250, $300, because if you go try to find or buy one of these consoles that's out there, they start between $25,000 to $3,000. Maybe there's some that's $4,000. And I was like, wow. And I need mine to be portable, so I made it to where the hinges come off, come off, and then I can fold it, put it in a moving blanket. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I still got to do to this to make it like transportable and all that stuff. So anyway, let's get into this video. I'm rambling too much. I want to show you guys. Like I said, I got to narrate it because we got some copywritten music and you know, while we was building it. So I'll be talking throughout the whole video so that you guys can know exactly what we're doing. And it's not gonna be long at all, probably 20 minutes at the most or less. So let's get into it, and I'll be back at the end of the video to give you my final thoughts and things that I'm gonna do differently. All right, let's go. All right, you guys, here we go. So this is the boards that I'm gonna be creating my booth out of. I got these boards from Lowe's, and I'm drawing on them to see what it's gonna look like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 45-degree cuts on each corner of the boards for the front part of the booth. So, and also over here we have a drawing for the Rev 7 to do the cutout there, and we also have the 45-degree lines on that board. That was the top board. So I got both of these boards from Lowe's. So if you're interested in them, like I say, all the links for everything that I use is in the description below. And I left this paper on here just so you can see the actual dimensions of this board. Like I said, I got two of them, so I can make the sandwich part, like the Oreo cookie part of the board, as they call it. And I also picked up a couple of more, I want to say these are 1/4 inch by 4, and they 8 feet tall, I believe. I got two of these. These are perfect for what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna actually lay these out on top of that board there, so I can have the layout where everything is gonna be sitting. Okay. All right. So here we are finna do the 45-degree cuts. I'm gonna just probably do 2 cuts and show you how I did it. I don't want to keep showing you all the cuts and stuff. As long as you see 1 or 2, you know exactly how to do it. And you can use a table saw or a circular saw, either one you want. They both work just fine. And the cuts actually came out fine. Like I said, as you can see, both boards have that 45-degree cut for the front part. And now we're finna cut out the Rev 7 fitting. And so my boy Cisco is using the circular saw. And we're gonna use a circular saw and a jigsaw for this cut, because when we get to the top part, we need to make those sharp cut corners. So I allow him to do this for me so that he, because he's pretty good at, you know, doing these type of cuts. And I was gonna use this board for the shelving, but since my TV is a 40-inch TV, it wasn't gonna be wide enough, so I didn't show putting the shelving just yet. Now I'm doing a dry fit for the Rev 7, and as you can see, it's perfect. I do have a deck saver, so I needed like an inch at least from the corners, okay? All right, now here I am putting pocket holes because I didn't want to drill on top of the board and then have to put like wood filler or something to cover that up. So I decided to do pocket holes and make it a lot easier, and I don't have to worry about hiding these holes right here. And then this is the actual layout to sandwich both of the boards together, and then also put the LED strips onto these boards. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I have all the pocket holes, you know, put in so far. So what I'm gonna do now is just put them to where they need to be, and then I'm gonna start drilling the holes inside each pocket hole. That is. Now, I didn't use pocket hole screws. I just used regular screws, and they work just fine. I mean, if you just use screws, whatever you have laying around that actually fits and works perfect for you, okay? Like I said, I do have pocket hole screws, but they were a little bit too long for this board. So I just went ahead and used the wood screws that I had bought from Lowe's. And here I am just drilling them in and then just seeing how everything look. And this is the actual dry fit. And I got these 2x4s and that one piece that I cut out for the Rev 7 that made my Rev 7 fit on top perfectly. So I'm gonna cut out some standoffs, I believe that's what they called, or you know, just some type of footing. I don't know what they call them, but I think they call standoffs. And these are the standoffs, I believe, and these are the height of them. So if you're trying to make this is the exact height that I have them at for the Rev 7. And as you see, I made 5 of them. And so 2 on each side and 1 in the middle to kind of give it some type of stability there. And it just works out perfect. That looks beautiful, you guys. It's not, you know, screwed in just yet, but just doing a dry fit. So here we are making the grooves for the PVC translucent sheet. Cisco is good. We actually couldn't find the router, so we used my Dremel, and it did a good job. We ended up finding the router though. Here I am cutting out that PVC translucent oh my god, I can't talk. Translucent sheet. I'm using shears to cut it. You can use whatever, but these shears did a good job, and they cut smooth like butter. Like, I mean, I had a set, and I just said, I think these will work. Again, this is another dry fit. We just use some clamps to keep it together and to stick them inside those grooves just in case we need to make some adjustments or whatnot. But so far, everything is looking beautiful. Everything is good. We're gonna get it prepped ready now for painting. I'm using some Rust-Oleum paint to do this. Right here, although Cisco is drilling out the holes for the cables and cords, power strip cords and all that stuff to go through. And we're gonna drill out 3 holes here, and that's how big the hole is gonna be. And we're gonna do some filing that down, make it look smooth. And you know, again, once we paint it and put that Raptor liner, this is the bottom piece anyway, you won't be able to really see it. And so here I am adding that Rust-Oleum flat black paint with primer on it. And I just want to cover it up. I think I only did 1 coat, so it's not to me, I just need it to be black, because once you put the Raptor liner on it, it's gonna enhance and make it look good. So I just only did one coat of this, and it looks very, very good. And again, once that Raptor liner get put on it, it's gonna make it look really good. And I think I let this sit overnight, so that it can, be ready and good to go for the next morning. And the next day, I got the Raptor liner paint ready to go, just so I can get that started for the beginning of the morning, and I can work on the panel. And this is how I look with the primer paint on it. Like, again, I just did one coat, and I did, just wanted to add the black to it. Didn't need a whole bunch of coats on this. And this the next day, and I'm getting the Raptor liner set to paint on top. All I need this to be whatever's been shown to my clients or whoever sees it. That's where the Raptor liner needs to go. And I'm gonna put 2 coats on this top panel, and I'm gonna do 1 coat on the stand. So as you see, when I get done here, when I first started, I was super close, and it kind of like made some dry spots, but the second coat cleared that up real quick. So to see how beautiful that look, and then when you actually come over to the other side, it looked like I messed up. But again, see how that look? So I'm gonna go ahead and actually do a second coat of that, and that's gonna fix it right away. It's not gonna look bad. All right, here we are. We tore up my first facade that I ever built and reused the wood. I'm gonna paint it and do whatever, but we're using that wood to frame the TV. And as you can see, those bezels on the TV are very, very thin. And so we had to come up with a strategy here. So we finally found the router. So Cisco cut out some grooves so the TV can fit perfect in the middle of that. And here we are adding the L brackets from the old facade. Like I said, I can't put descriptions of this in the comments, because I had this stuff from 16 years ago, so I don't know. I can't even tell you where I got it from. I might have got it from Home Depot. I'm not sure, but this is how it actually looks. Those 2 boards for the side, I actually went back to Home Depot and bought another board. And I bought that board at Home Depot. I didn't go to Lowe's. And I bought that board and to make the side panels. And as you see, I put those hinges in. Those hinges that you just saw, I'm gonna be replacing those here pretty soon. And this is just me testing it out, dry fit, checking the height out, because again, that TV is a 40-inch TV, so it ain't your normal 32-inch. So it's a little bit high for a shorter DJ, but it's actually perfect for me because I'm 6'4", and I'm just explaining all the possibilities I'm gonna be doing to this, putting those holes. I didn't show putting these holes, but these holes are for the laptop cables and whatever cables are coming out, so it won't look too bad. And then we put a power strip in there. We actually put 2 power strips, but there we just showing 1. And then this is my Phoenix Pro wireless system. I'm gonna be mounting that in here. And these are the LED strips that we tested out first, but then I ended up removing them for the Govee neon light strips. I didn't like the light show for these strips, and plus I didn't think they were too bright enough. They didn't really show through the panel. And this is the stand painted again with 1 coat. I didn't want to do 2 coats of the paint. And this is after that. This is the Raptor liner being put on that. And again, like I said, the second coat cleaned that side up. Look how good that looked. I mean, just beautiful. And like DJ Southern Comfort said, man, this looks like your speaker material. So it looks very good. So again, here we are putting these LED strips in. I'm not saying these strips are bad. These strips are actually good and they stick really good and they really thin. I just didn't, for me, the light show really wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. And for the sound with the music, I wanted to do a little bit more different with the music. But again, these are some good strips. I will buy them again. Now, as you can see, I have the lights on and it looked kind of like reddish, but it's not super clear. So this is the reason why I was a little upset with those LED strips and this PVC translucent panel. But overall, everything looks good. So I brought the panel home and I took out the PVC pipe translucent sheets. I'm gonna replace these sheets with a frost panel that I picked up at Home Depot. Like I say, the link will be in the description below. And I'm gonna cut these sheets out. I'm gonna cut 3 sheets the same width as the white PVC panel, and you're gonna see how beautiful these sheets are when the lights are shining. I didn't show putting in the Govee lights, but the Govee lights are already installed, and so I wanted to actually they wasn't installed at this point. I still had the LED strips in, but then I wanted to see how that LED strip look with these, but opposed to the Govee lights, and the Govee lights look way better. So this is how it look. It's got that frost look. And what I did to mount that, I actually put them in the groove, but then I hot glued them to the corner. So man, it worked perfect. I went a little overboard on the hot glue in the front, but you really can't tell unless you're really looking. So, but this is how I look in the daytime, and if you look at it during the night, look how that look. I mean, I got it on the police siren mode, but that looks so good. Look how clean that looks. It's just beautiful. And I'm very proud of the work, man. I mean, I couldn't ask for any more. So right now, what I'm getting ready to do, these are some subwoofer mounts that you can, I got, like I say, from Amazon. And I'm gonna screw a subwoofer pole into these mounts for the laptop stand. So I'm show you how I did that, and we're gonna put it together, and we're gonna have the laptop and the iPad on each side. This is me screwing in the actual subwoofer pole now. Like I say, these links will be in the description below, so you will be able to see it. Okay, so that's how that look. I have them on both sides. This here is the laptop system. It's got like a boom arm, so you can bend it, do whatever. You can move it up and down, and it actually works perfect, you guys. Like, this is a good system. So if you guys want to copy this, like I said, everything will be in the links down below. And so I'm just demonstrating. I ain't gonna show putting it together. I'm gonna just show afterwards because it's really easy. And this is how it looks. This is my iPad. I have my iPad a little lower. But yeah, it works out perfect, you guys. This is just beautiful. Now, I used this booth twice, and the setup was crazy. So I'm gonna actually show you guys, I'm gonna do another video and show you guys me setting this up, and you'll see exactly what I did. All right, so here I am right now. So like I said, I was very unhappy with these hinges with that old facade had. So I wanted something, you know, newer and more easier to pull off. And so my ideal with this booth is to remove the side panels with ease. And also, we didn't show mounting the TV to the panel, but that's how we did it. We cut boards and stuck them so the TV won't fall out. But these hinges are called lift-off hinges, and see how they come out? It's got a lot of like lube in them, so it was kind of tough at first, but you just got to wiggle them around to get them loose, and then they'll come off real easy. And I'm gonna demonstrate that here in a second, just show you how exactly how this system is gonna be working. Again, my aiming for this was to be mobile and easy to assemble and disassemble. So this works out perfect. I got a poster board to put when I put it down into the moving blanket, and I put the poster board down and I put the TV on top. Actually, I put the panel, the side panels first, then the poster board, then the TV, and I fold it up I lay it just like how it is. Okay, now this is me demonstrating how easy this is, because man, I'm telling you, I had misplaced these pins each time. Each time I used this, I couldn't find the pins. So this is much easier. You just line the holes up and you just slide it back in. It's crazy. Look how easy that is. I ain't gotta worry about it. It stays up. It's perfect. So this is how everything looks so far. So I'm gonna come back again with another video and show you guys exactly how everything is supposed to look, and go from there. So I hope you guys like this build, and stay tuned because I'm gonna build a white one as well and probably do a little different. All right, so thank you for watching. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I enjoyed building it. Big shout out to Cisco for helping me. I definitely appreciate you, brother. And we're supposed to be building a white one as well, so we're gonna be posting that as well too. We're gonna build a front panel in front, so we don't have to just like use the TV all the time. We can just replace it. It's gonna be, placeable, so you can change it out to just LED strips or TV, whatever one you want to rock. I done rocked this thing probably twice now, and the setup time is crazy. I am gonna do a real-time video showing you guys what I did inside and out, and showing you in real time. I'm not gonna hook speakers up, but I'm gonna just show you with all the wiring and all this stuff and connecting all that stuff. It's not 5 minutes how they say, okay? It's probably 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes to put your console together, but then now you gotta add your DJ stuff, your mic wires, all that stuff. You gotta add all that stuff to it. So I'm gonna stay tuned for that, man. I'm about to actually film this like probably the next day or two, how long it takes for me to put this thing together. But that's the ideal of my future for this type of build. I'm enjoying it. Again, I'm not steering away from facades, because again, your client don't know. I guarantee you show pictures of, you do a brochure of a facade setup with your podium setup, and your client gonna look at that podium, that brochure, and be like, oh, I like the facade. The client don't know. Only DJs know. DJs feel like, stuff get old quick, stay away from the facades. No, keep using the facade. They beautiful. They light up, they do whatever. Y'all saw the one I did with the TV. That shit was beautiful. And man, my clients be in love with that facade. So again, a facade is not old. So don't hear what these other DJs saying and tell you it's different. Fell in love with that. Again, big shout out to DJ Something Comfort. Appreciate you, brother, man. You did a good job with yours. And man, you inspired, I want to say, modern consoles. You inspired them to build your look, and they doing some awesome stuff over there. I appreciate them, because I went on their stuff too to get the design I built. So big shout out to both of y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and like, because I got more stuff coming. And if you have any questions or anything, or want to know dimensions and stuff, like, again, I'm using a 40-inch TV. Your TV, it varies on your TV, so I can't really give you the exact dimensions unless you have the same exact thing that I have. And I made the top part of the console for my Rev 7, so I'm sure you can make it whatever you want for your controller, but if you have the Rev 7, I can give you the dimensions for that as well too. But anyway, you guys enjoy your day. Keep rocking them parties, give them life, man, because ain't nothing like a DJ. A DJ is the heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. Until next time, peace and be wild.